Hello and welcome to Guardians of the Galaxy. I am your host, confidant, and your sweet boy, Michael Sharpe. I'm here with... Ataria, because she was eager and ready to get going for this recording.
Hi, I am here. Yes, eager and ready.
Lay.
Hi, I arrived on time.
Karl.
I arrived also on time.
And our newest cast member, Richard.
I'm also a sweet boy.
You are. You're my sweetest boy.
Thank you.
And you get inspiration for that.
Well, it's not about playing the game, it's about playing the DM.
Oh my lord.
I hear an echo of Karl in the past. You may have lost your teacher's pet privileges.
That's fine. I've still got an inspiration I haven't used.
You haven't used that for so long.
Yeah.
So feel free to give him inspiration again, it doesn't stay.
I have.
I think we've done it twice.
That's why I used my inspiration virtually straight away, because otherwise I figured about it.
Still didn't
And then
get it.
everyone got it.
Everyone, yeah, it was just...
How are you guys?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sweet. Well,
All right.
I mean, let's not waste any time, because I know we're all eager to get into this.
We all got here early, ready.
Yeah, I came home and everyone was just here, sitting in my porch.
Sun's only just come up.
You mean apart from Ataria, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I was here yesterday because I was so keen.
Oh, and then you went home.
No one was here, so I went.
Roll a d20, the three of you who were here last week, to tell us what happens.
I'm wondering if I can... Okay, I'm fine.
Oh, shit.
That's what.
I got 19.
Shame.
If only it was a 20.
So, if it's a
would be
1,
doing it.
you have to do it as love.
Oh, yeah.
No,
okay.
whoever you want.
Yeah.
Remember, I did
Shining Rainbow.
Amex. Armex.
Oh yeah, 1 you have to do it as anyone but your character. 20, I have to do it.
So I was one off.
Yeah, but it's plus whatever you have wanted.
Plus 3.
So, Lay, in your own words, in your own time,
Okay.
What happened?
but as
to-
quickly as possible.
Okay, so we went to... we went to the Senate. Jimmy took the armor off of, oh my god, off of Kiiron and Bubbles, and then Jerry went, like, insane, and turned into a werewolf. I'm sorry.
Awareness that didn't happen, please.
Sorry. And then, Bubbles and Kiiron got pulled into the Senate, and they had some words, and Bubbles kind of had a meltdown, and then they...
Normal day at the office for Bubbles.
Oh, and no, wait, Kiiron kind of chased Jerry off, right? Because, yeah, Jerry went a little bit crazy and fled down the stairs. I think that's all that happened. Was that all that happened?
No.
That was 3 episodes
Yeah,
ago.
we then went and found Jerry.
Oh my god, yes, because this is like, I was like thinking it's like the episode that was just released, not like
The one where we...
the one that we just did.
This episode brought to you by taking correct notes.
No, I'm actually doing it correctly. I just
from that last
from
episode.
that, like,
Yeah,
so I
still
listened.
rolling the
You were supposed to say
So wrong.
if you had wrote the
Yes,
previous-
yes. Okay, so
So now, previously on
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy, and make it as previous as my last episode.
okay,
Probably things could have just happened.
Yeah.
okay. So we fought Jerry. We found him. A little girl, I can't remember, Penny, was cooking myth and was going to feed it to Jerry, I assume. We then had a fight with Jerry. I am now naked because I poured grease and then did like a sweet roll off of Jerry into the flames and then decided to rub some fire everywhere.
Rub some fire into it.
And then we found Penny. She was trying to get some myth in her. And we found her parents, which I assume died from having sex. And then, yeah, Penny had a bit of an overdose, and now we are running towards my master, whose name is Bert?
Bertrand.
As an end Ernie.
Bertrand and Erningstein. They're brothers.
House of Sesame.
And we were stopped in our path, which was down a little alleyway, by Armish. The shimmering rainbow! Yay! I did it correctly this time.
What color shimmering rainbow is it?
Yellow.
Oh,
yeah, because I do have notes.
Do you?
Yes, I do actually.
And yeah, so you guys are stopped, and I have to remember his voice. Oh yeah, he was my sweet anime boy. He's like, "Stop! In the name of the shimmering rainbow!" What do you guys do?
We have a little girl and she's really, really, really sick and we have to get her to help.
He approaches. He has his sword drawn. And he sort of like, who was carrying the little girl?
Kiiron.
No, I'm carrying Jerry.
It was me. I have her.
And he approaches you, Bubbles, and he's like, "I'll take a look at her," and puts his hand on her head, and her eyes spring to life.
Oh my god, are you magic?
I just laid hands on her.
Goddamn loud hand bullshit.
Oh wow, okay.
You can say I've got the magic touch.
I won't.
Now, what are you guys doing? We found Lorazepam. What did you do?
No, I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Am I gonna have to arrest you?
Please don't arrest us again. I didn't have a good time.
A man fell from the sky.
Oh, is that the red paint all around him?
Yes, it's blood.
Oh. I probably shouldn't have licked it.
Oh god, no.
Do you not know what blood tastes like?
It tasted like metal. I thought it was lead-based paint.
And you kept going?
It is.
It reminded me of my childhood.
You didn't see that other body there? That was on top of him?
Oh. I mean, yeah, but he could have been having a nap. I should probably go check that out.
He is the worst knight ever.
I'm standing right here.
I'm okay with this.
Is there like an orphanage or something? Does anyone want to take care of this little girl?
Is she going to be fine?
She sort of like looks at you guys. She's like, "So, who has my pink crystals?"
Wait, isn't she a drug addict?
Yes.
There
aren't any more.
Yeah, we don't have any.
What do you mean?
They're all gone. I'm holding really tightly.
Roll me a strength check, athletics, because you're grabbing a hold of her.
Like with advantage because I already have her. Okay, that's not terrible. 18.
Okay, yeah, she scrounges, she wriggles, she jiggles, and tries to get out, and she doesn't. Don't look at me like that.
I don't want a jiggling child. Like, that made it weird.
It rhymes. It's not
Working at you.
It's not weird if it rhymes, guys. And she doesn't manage to get out, and she's like, "No, you don't understand. I need my candy."
It's not candy. It's really not candy.
No, there's candy floss in it. It's candy.
Okay, I think we should take her to, the rehab center.
There's a rehab center?
Yes.
Taking charge.
Is it like a wink wink? So he pulls out a crossbow.
I'm gonna just roll to see if I know that there's a rehab center.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Don't ask the paladin standing in front of you.
What would I be rolling?
History?
Okay. 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I just start wandering.
It's quite near the Senate.
Okay, so I'm like, let's go to the Senate. There's a rehab center right there.
Okay.
Onward, fellow adventurers. And you all say I'm really tiny and I'm wearing a unicorn suit.
Unicorn. Yeah. Okay, I'll follow the unicorn.
You guys reach the rehab center. Air quotes. And it seems to be a building with,
Good stuff.
a door. There doesn't seem to be any signage. There seems to be a lot of scrap metal about. And yeah.
I'm like, Okay, guys, this is what we do. You basically open the door, we throw them in, and then we lock the door again. And then we come back in, like, maybe 2 weeks and see if she's okay.
What? I'm not sure I'm comfortable doing this. But also, her parents are dead, and I don't really want to lug around a child, so... Hi? Thoughts?
I think we should probably get Jerry to Bertrand before we...
Abandon a child? Or...
Before Jerry wakes up.
So abandon the child.
I did not say that.
All in favor?
I'm like trying to open the door.
The door opens outwards towards you. And standing there is a Warforged.
Throw the child. Close the door.
And what does this Warforged look like, Richard?
So he's tall, about 7 feet tall. He's aggressively silver. He's as brand new as a Warforged can get. But they're still quite skinny. Like, he's not a combat unit, he's a maintenance unit. And one of his right arm is severed at the elbow. That's the elbow.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like a massive cable that are animated, and it's got little tools and shit. Like, it's a bionic arm.
Yeah.
Essentially. Yeah.
Okay. And he is standing in front of you.
Yeah.
Hi, we have a cracked out little girl we don't want. Can you help her?
What makes you think we would want her?
This is a rehab center. This is where I throw all my myth heads.
I mean, we'll take her for parts, but we can't pay you for her.
No, I never expect payment. I just throw them in and close the door.
Which parts? Which parts are you taking from this little girl?
He, like, points to, like, a wall of, like, embalmed child's hearts. They're still beating. It's like, we use them for the smaller Warforged units. They in the gears of the big machines, the children are better at that than people of my stature.
Right, let's just go to the Senate. I'm finished here. I now have a child in my inventory.
I go up the stairs.
Up the stairs to...
The stairs.
Okay. Can you give me an Arcana roll there, Richard?
Yeah. For 17?
You feel a magical, technological pulse
That's my favourite kind of pulse.
emanating from the Minotaur, which is Karl.
He'll, like, reach out with his, I don't know, tentacly appendage. And, like, if you're walking away, he'll just, like, try and put it in your backpack and just go straight through the back of your backpack and see what's in there.
Oh.
Okay.
you know, they'll try and get in the holes. We'll go through if they need to.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of tentacle.
Yeah.
17 again?
Well,
He's not trying to be subtle.
Okay.
He's an inquisitive mind. He doesn't care if you guys know.
Give me a perception.
He'll rip the whole
With
backpack off if he
advantage
has
because
to.
he's being aggressive.
Yeah. I rolled a 19 plus 5.
Oh yeah, you
24.
definitely see these tendrils coming towards you and into your backpack as they search for technological.
But these are mechanical tendrils, not like octopus tendrils.
No, I get it.
Okay,
It's not like hentai.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. I turn around, I'm like, what are you doing?
You've got something in there.
Yes, I
Something
have many things
magical.
in there. No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I can feel it. I have a knack for these things.
I'm leaving. And I walk away from you slowly.
But he'll still, he's not stopping. If you're talking to him, he's still going to try and get it.
Oh no, I'm like turning I'm facing you, and my backpack is not facing you. I'm getting it out of my backpack.
Yeah, inside the building, right?
No,
No,
we're
they're
at
in
the
the doorway.
Okay.
Give me a percentile roll. Oh, you know what? I can just do that. I can roll. I'm able to.
I still have one play if necessary.
Kill them all.
No.
You feel something that doesn't seem like any dwarven made thing.
Ooh.
It feels technologically advanced, but you can't tell what it is.
Like, and I'm physically touching it.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll try and probe that item and see what it is.
I want to get you out of my bag.
Oppose strength checks, please.
This whole thing is just happening with they're like looking at each other with like
gonna blow that inspiration. I'm gonna blow that inspiration here, boss. Oof. 8.
22.
You managed to knock him out of the bag, basically.
Yes.
His appendages out of the
Retract.
Yes. But it's intriguing what you felt. Very intriguing.
Yeah, I mean, if they're leaving, I'm following them.
Okay.
I'm following the weird artifact. But before I go, can I really shrill, loud whistle? And sort of from inside the building, you hear this mighty roar of what, if you spend any time in the wild, you're aware is a bear. And you hear a massive charging, and then out of the door comes a bear about the size of a corgi. It's a mechanical, it's a little steampunk bear.
Okay. Would have I seen it before?
Yeah, you're familiar with this.
Yeah, like
What's its name?
Bear.
I'm like, hi, bear!
Like he read a book, and it had a picture of a bear, so he built it, but there was no scale. So this is what he assumes a bear looks like.
It's adorable, yeah, because I obviously live at the Senate. So I was like, hi, bear!
And
I
it
know you.
like jumps and like attaches onto my backpack.
I am so excited by this. This is great. Oh my god, I'm so excited. But I'm keeping the
Penny
girl.
Penny is just staring at you like, you were going to throw me in there to that thing.
And like his little bear head can like rest on my shoulder.
It would have eaten me. Not for sustenance. It's a robot.
I'm so sorry, Penny, but I changed my mind very quickly when he showed me the
At the
heart.
last second.
I was trusting the cat.
I need some candy.
No candy.
No, I need it.
No candy.
I need it.
No.
This is why we threw
Roll
her in.
insight.
Probably
You better
like
roll
that.
real good.
Needs it. Oh, insight is 19.
I mean, like I can produce some drugs, right? Like we take drug kids all the
Oh, yeah,
time.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I would have this to bribe children into the.
Myth is like it's a real problem in now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
around.
I'm not giving the child candy. No.
You look into her eyes and they just like well up, and you see all the pain and like suffering that you've endured in your
No,
life,
don't do this to me again.
and reflected in her eyes, like. And you remember that she was living in an apartment alone with, dead parents on the bed, naked. She was,
I need myth.
If I can let another whistle and like a small, like I don't know, a half dozen like little Warforged kids will come out. And I'll be like they don't like and like throw the myth at them and like they don't react because they're Warforged. They don't care about it. I'll be like, look, she'd live a better life. Like these are people. No! People.
The one little Warforged kid is like he sits down and he starts playing marbles with another.
Yeah.
And, one sits down and is reading a book. Another one is rolling a hoop. With,
Penny? Do you want this? Is this what you want?
I want myth.
Okay, I'm not
I
gonna
choose
give you
not
myth.
to choose life. I choose something else.
Here's the thing. I'm only going to leave you here if you want to be one of those little weird robot children. That's how you get myth. But
They don't want myth. Can I have that myth?
Can
mister?
I make a not very good deception check to try and trick her that they basically run on myth?
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, I've turned to Bubbles and I'm like, see? They're cured! They don't need myth anymore.
I rolled a nat 1, which makes 2. As Penny is like,
oh my god.
they run on myth?
Yeah, like one of them's like pick the myth rock up and like they're playing catch with it and they love the shit. Look,
Her eyes, go all anime style and twinkle with like pure happiness and stars. She's like, okay, I guess I could.
Oh my god.
Bubbles, I think
know-
that's your name. You haven't introduced yourself, but I've heard others refer to you
I
as
didn't
Bubbles.
introduce myself to you, I think, when you were hiding under the bed. Maybe I don't remember.
I don't either. Myth has bad things.
So you know it's bad.
I mean, so does sex. My parents died from sex. I haven't died from myth.
Okay, well, I wasn't sure how, you're very lucid.
Because I need my myth. I just want to dream bubbles.
I love how it's your decision now.
With your passive insight, you probably know he's lying.
Yes, right? Yeah.
Can I have the children try and do a thing while all this is happening?
What is this? Why do you want this child so bad?
No, I want them to try and get the thing out of the backpack.
Oh my god. No,
I'm keeping as far away from you.
Like, these are strong kids. Like,
there's many of them. How are you communicating it with them?
I don't know, Warforged magic? Like, I created them! Well, my creator
I
created
created my son. I can't telepathically communicate with him. And I have tried.
When I created these children, it wasn't as fun. Look, the child will live a happy life, and all I ask for an exchange is whatever you've got in your goddamn backpack.
He's not holding the child here. I've got the child. I'm leaving.
Well, yes.
I have the child. I'm leaving.
Give me another wriggle roll.
Yeah, boy. Yo, 22.
23.
Get out of here. What is with this child?
She has a +5 modifier for Dex because she's a myth addict.
But she's super sober.
Yeah, but she wants that myth. You can get him a drift. Oh,
Okay.
she's min-maxed, you know? She's min-maxed.
Min-maxed drug addict.
Okay. If she
She
goes...
specializes in one thing. Dexterity for that myth.
I have a specific set of skills.
Okay.
You look at her face and she looks surprisingly like Liam Nielsen.
Okay, I let her go, and I'm like, alright, well, I'm not gonna lose 2 friends in one day. Let's go take Jerry up to the Senate.
I go off.
Yeah.
So, like, the kids will take her inside, and the door will, like, eerily swing closed by itself.
Yeah.
And you just hear, like, power saws revving up and screaming.
No, this is normal, guys.
Yeah.
To get cured.
She'll be fine. 2-3 working days, depending on parts. And she'll be a whole brand new thing.
This goes against everything that I love and hold dear. Okay, let's move on.
I'm like, let's move on. I just follow them.
You guys ascend the steps to the Senate. To this Senate. Capitol Hill of Nilfgaard. And you enter inside and you're told to wait until it is your turn. And you see Jimjar and his bodyguards walking out.
Jimjar!
Jimjar approaches you. Oh, hi!
Hi, Jimjar.
How are you?
I'm good, but things look pretty heated in there for you.
Well, they are. Sort of still banished from the city, you know.
That's no good.
They think I killed my father, and they think I'm a spy for Mistress Elvara, and all of this stuff, but I keep telling them, I'm just Jimjar, here to help protect the city. I'm King Jimjar now.
I know, I'm very excited for you, and I give him a big hug.
He's like, he backs away, and he's like, I can't do that anymore. I have responsibilities and, you know, a facade to keep up.
Okay, well, you look very
But I'm mind hugging you.
I love it. I'm mind hugging you too.
His guards look really disapproving of this.
Silver's like, if you're looking for a new facade, I've got a place that can just anything you want.
I lean down to Jimjar and I'm like, no, never follow this creepy, crazy robot. He's not like Lorazepam. He's not.
No, Lorazepam was lime green. This guy's silver.
Lorazepam is
He's so
also-
shiny.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, I'm brand new. I am polished as shit. Like, I'm 3 days old.
You're 3.
The first time I've been out of that building. I am just fucking glad to be here.
Well, welcome. This is Nilfgaard. I have to be escorted out of the city perimeters right now.
Well, what'd you do?
I'm not meant to be here. I'm spokesperson for my people. We're the deep gnomes, as you can tell by my deep booming voice and my gnomish appearance. And we were sort of fleeing the Droga and the Dark Elves, and this is where we wound up because it's the only safe place in the Underdark for good, wholesome beings like us. Deep gnomes, we're the deep gnomes. They're great. Jimjar doesn't blink this entire time when you're talking to him, and he has a massive smile on his face.
I don't think he'd mind. He doesn't blink.
I've never seen a being that can blink.
And like when I say plastered on his face, it looks molded into shape. And
Oh, very handsome jackass.
yes, and he is basically explaining that he has to go now.
And I'll be like, if you ever want to buy an army of child warriors, just get in touch.
Child warriors.
And one of my appendages sort of flicks out a card.
he takes it and he's like, yeah,
It's my boss, but tell him I sent you, I get commission.
okay.
Jimjar, please don't go see that man ever again, okay?
Well, I mean, if they don't let us in the city, we sorta gotta protect ourselves.
It's a 1-for-1 trade.
No, we can do a bulk deal.
Oh, goodness.
You give 10, they'll give 11.
Yeah. And gnomes are about the size of kids. So the proportions are all there.
Jimjar, run,
Jimjar,
get out of the city.
He like taps the card to his head and puts it in his pocket, and you see that there are a lot of cards in there.
He's a busy man.
Very busy, very busy. And he's like, "Here's my card," and reaches out with a hand of cards.
Like a whole fistful.
Yeah.
I'll just like a magic trick, I'll just take one and look at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to record this in my character sheet because I feel that it's going to be necessary for a puzzle later.
No.
So, the card on the back has, it's very... It's longer than your card. It is... Can you roll me a d20?
16.
16, eh?
So, with a 16,
The image on here is... it is a star.
A what?
A star. And it's sort of like a shooting star. When you flip it over. And you feel like you've learned something.
I mean, everything that I experience now I'm learning.
And one of your ability scores goes up by 2.
Ooh.
Roll a d6. Or does he get to choose?
It just says one of your ability scores goes up by 2.
What is your choice then, DM?
Oh! You know what?
It can't be it.
No, it's going to be... no, it isn't. It cannot exceed 24.
And it is.
And it's all new experiences for Silver.
that is his name, Silver.
His name is... Well, it's what the boss called him. Like,
Oh yeah.
the robot, he doesn't have
Does he?
a name.
Does he have any feelings of a name now? With his newfound intelligence. And he's like, "Ooh, you got a good one."
Yeah, not... Can I have a... Was it a deck of many things? Ooh.
That's why we were like, oh,
Fine.
no.
Why do you think they fell real quiet?
Fine, can I have another one?
Yeah.
Can
Sure.
if I pull one and don't look at it...
Its
No.
effects come into play.
Oh, okay, no, it's fine. I just wanted to be able to throw it at someone. No, I'm good. It's nice to meet you. Is it Jim?
Jim Jar.
And he offers to shake with his left hand because his right hand's like technically.
Jim Jar extends his right hand and like
He
grabs
has like an awkward.
yeah, he grabs the outside. Of
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. It's got some shock fisty things in it. Don't grab the outside. It's like a reverse, very obvious like joke buzzer.
At that point, can you guys see roll perception?
Is Jerry waking up? 19.
19?
9.
9.
I got 13.
13. Okay, so Asoka and Bubbles, you see these knights in sort of brownish grey armor come up and sort of grab Jimjar by the arms as well as his guards and carry him out of the Senate building. And Jimjar's like, okay, bye!
Oh, that'd be good. Bye.
And if you can't be good, be quick!
Yeah, I love you.
And the door slam.
Bye, new friend.
And
I'm guessing we're going to see you again.
and you are ushered into the Senate.
Okay.
If you're okay with me, like, they'll let me in?
Yeah. Do you guys vouch for him?
I will not.
Well, like my boss as well. Like, my boss is a you know, he's one of the better artificers. I also have a relevant background. I forget which one. The one that lets me get into places easily.
I mean, you're local. Your shop's right down.
Yeah. We're the premier like child soldier operation in the city.
I mean,
there's a lot of them. You should see how they treat the other ones.
No, Bubbles is not okay.
Bubbles
is having
should
a hard
be fine.
time.
So when going to the Senate, can I go up to Bertram's, lab?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go into his lab, because obviously I'm his kitty cat.
You look like a
You're wearing
No, like a unicorn.
pink unicorn.
I'm gonna be like, can you get me some fluff? Like, I need some hair. I'm bald. I'm not enjoying life.
You don't see Angoff in there.
Oh no, he was my good friend.
You met him once.
I loved him.
And his seat is completely empty. And Bertrand sort of shoos you off him a second. He's like, I'm working. And shoos you off him and stands up and he goes, see, friends, I told you that the great... And he looks at his, wrist where he's scrawled something in ink. Guardians of the Gygaxy! Yeah, that'll stick. Are champions, and they will herald in a new age for Nelthiad against this threat that Jimjar has told us about. And
Jimjar told you. So you trust Jimjar?
I mean, nothing like having a whole bunch of deep notes out there for cannon fodder before the army arrives.
Oh, I'm so uncomfortable in this whole city and I just want to leave.
And
he's like, if you need cannon fodder, and he pulls out a gun.
He takes it and he's like, yes, I was thinking we would actually get you involved.
We've just got a couple of new acquisitions. I think they'll be pretty well.
You love your face.
But I digress. Tell them of your great deeds this afternoon. What did you do with the hairy beast Jerry? Terry?
Jerry, he's here.
Shrug my
Everyone
shoulders.
looks at you and is like, oh God, why? Oh, he's so hairy. Oh.
Hey, that's Kai. He's nice.
There's an awkward silence.
They've seen me before.
Yeah, they have. But they're the Senate.
It's been before, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're not dwarven. They don't remember. They're racist. They're dwarves.
We fought and we got Jerry to come with us. He's incapacitated right now, but he might still be a bit of a danger to society. But please don't kill my friend.
I'll lean into the Minotaur and be like, it's Jerry. While I'm still trying to get my weird arm up.
Whenever you get close, I'm moving away from you. You're a thief.
I'm not a thief.
Oh, no, I don't tell you
asked
that.
for the thing. You're just being mean by keeping the thing.
The thing.
What is the thing you talk of
I
in
don't
the
know.
Senate hall?
He's got a thing and I want it. I've got
No,
my
no.
boss.
Kiiron.
My boss. You spend a lot of money with my boss, and I want the thing.
We share our toys. It's not your turn.
Kiiron, what is he talking about?
I don't know.
Well, should we ask him? What are you talking about,
There's a
Silver?
weird thing in his backpack. Magic. My kind of magic.
Do you not think it's not okay for him to try and steal a thing?
I'm not
that
trying
don't
to
even
steal it. I just
know?
want to know what it is.
You do not go into other people's bags without asking.
Life lesson.
Can I go into your bag, please?
No.
He looks at the Senate guys. What do you want me to do with these things?
The Senate's like, you told him to ask. He asked. What more do you want?
He can't.
Have you got contraband in there?
I think he has.
No.
It's a magic that I've never seen before. And I've seen a lot of weird shit. My boss has got all sorts of weird shit inside that lab.
Well, you're saying you don't recognize this magical energy coming out of his
I'm
backpack?
saying that it is something new. Something the royal we of the city are not used to. Could be a bomb.
What is a bomb?
What is a bomb? And he's like, I mean, he can pull a bomb out. He can just open one of his chest, but
There's a hush, sort of whispers going around the Senate now, and everyone's sort of looking at each other when one of the warrior clan stands up. Who is from Clan
Grimdor, Helix, or Vondor?
Vondor. From Clan Vondor. They're very gruff looking. They don't wear much armor, even though they're not allowed armor in the Senate. They don't wear much clothes. Imagine woad warriors, so they're sort of intrinsically painted with different plant material.
Well, you said road warriors there for a second.
Woad. Some are painted blue, some are painted black, some are painted with red pigments, but all of them have very similar patterns on them. And the eldest looking of House Vondor stands up and goes, "Empty your bag, Minotaur."
No.
We're at war, and you have come from our enemy's quarters.
No, I haven't.
Are you saying you weren't in the Underdark?
I was.
So you have come from our enemy's quarters. You are from behind enemy lines, and therefore could be a traitor.
I'm not.
He's not.
I think he might be.
Look, there's one easy way to settle this. We're going to look through your bag. You can either be alive for it or not. And he crunches his fists together.
Stop trying to kill my friend.
Right.
I mean, it could be a bomb. It could be, teleportation.
What is a
stuff.
bomb?
A bomb is a magical thing that goes boom when activated.
That's not... doesn't sound bad.
It can be.
This is fun.
Can I can...
It can be if it's set off in our city.
I can cast Prestidigitation. Can I make a small flash?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but 500,000 times larger. Or imagine all of this not being around anymore, including us. Even me.
Can you give me an intelligence roll at disadvantage because you are a barbarian?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a 10 intelligence.
Have you seen fire? It's like fire, but worse.
But just grasping the concept of a magical bomb.
I can show him a bomb, but I don't want to show him here.
Yeah. You're getting what they're saying. But
you don't want it.
Something that does a lot of damage.
You don't want it in your backpack.
But you could be misconstruing it for you're the bomb.
Yes.
Thanks. I am pretty explosive.
I've never become a bomb before.
Well, you might. I've spent my entire life studying these kinds of things.
You're 3 days old.
I'm 3 days old. I've read a lot of books. A lot of them were about bombs.
I'm not addressing him anymore.
Well, are you going to empty the bag? Or are we going to have to tussle.
What about...
Crunch.
I mean, you asked us to
Crunch.
bring back Jerry, and we have Jerry here, and Jerry could wake up at any time.
You see Bertrand going, and he's sort of like, I realized that no one listening could see what I was doing then. He's sort of making like the kill it, don't, hush, don't talk about it motion at you.
Do we still have Jerry with us? He's with
Yes.
us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't take our weapons or armor when we went into the chamber like before, but that's fine.
They did.
Like, we're the only ones with the weapons and armor.
It's good because I am my weapons and armor. Well, I assume there's guards here, right? Like, it's not like no one has any weapons.
No one has any weapons.
There's no guards
It's a
here.
peaceful place.
I'm the only person.
These
Hang on.
guys have weapons
So
too.
we have weapons.
Yes, but
Right.
they didn't take them off of us for some reason.
No,
Because we're the champions.
Yes, I-
because they were escorting Ginger out.
No. And then we just walked in.
Yep.
Okay,
Right.
we need to review your security policies. Card. And it's a different card for like a different branch of the organisation that lives inside this small house.
He takes it and he's like, well, yeah, I mean, we let you guys in, so. With a bomb. Yeah, he's like, so, what do you say, cow?
I'm a Minotaur.
Fine with me.
I don't appreciate it.
He looks like he's trying to goad you into
Like if
striking.
Silver had ears,
Right.
they would like form back into his skull and just block up.
Right. I get out my cutlery.
Look, I'm not going to take. I don't want the thing. I might not want the thing.
You
I
stand
just
over
want to
there.
know what the thing is.
Yeah, don't touch it. I don't know what it is, but
Are you okay with carrying strange things around in your backpack?
there's nothing strange. I know what's in my bag.
Well, can you tell us what's in it?
Yes. I have a bedroll.
4 times rations.
I have a small metal container that I use to cook.
A pot.
No, it's a mess kit.
Oh,
It's got a small fork and a knife. But the knife is got a small spoon on one side of it.
That's dangerous. That's a weapon, you know.
right, Silver. He's listing. Any of these could be a bomb.
I have
I don't want him to say bomb and me to miss it.
A bomb.
I'm taking each of these things out and putting them aside
Yeah.
in a neat pile.
Creating
I have-
There's a scribe there creating an inventory list.
Yeah. I have a tinderbox. I have 10 torches.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Big
I have
backpack.
a water skin. I have some rope. I also have some silk rope.
Sorry. So,
I have a water skin.
yes.
I have some rope. I also have some silk rope.
Good.
I have these clothes I am wearing.
Don't take them off.
I also have a metal pot, some
So
knives.
you do have a pot.
Yes, I can cook.
Good.
So a stirring spoon and a ladle. I also have a jar of griffin grease.
There is like an uproar. Did he say griffin grease? That's so rare. Oh, I wish I had griffin grease to cook with. It's so delicious. And all eyes are fixated on you.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
And I have my belt pouch, and I have some mushrooms that we ate, and I have this thing from a guy who died outside this morning.
Like immediately, and you're pulling it out.
Yes, and I'm holding it.
Like immediately, Silver will like light up. His eyes will glow, and like his tentacles will start like flaring. He's like, that's the thing. Where'd it come from?
There's a body of another one.
Where'd the body come from?
Like you.
Not like me.
Yes, like you. He's made of metal.
That's racist, man. I'm the only one of me. Not all. What's that word? Cows? You're not like other cows, but there's other cows, right?
I'm a Minotaur.
Okay, what's a Minotaur? Yo, you're a Minotaur. Is there more of you?
Yes.
Cool. Are they all as congenial as you? That means they like to talk lots, I think. And like you'll see Silver's chest is like just slowly sort of automatically opening.
This thing in your hand
Yes.
starts to pulse.
And you'll see that there's essentially like a smaller version of it in Silver's chest.
Right.
It looks different, but it is obviously the same
Yes.
rough thing.
Yes. It was the center of the other metal one.
The core
Yes.
looks at the guy's like, yeah, it's a bomb.
It's our friend.
It's a big ass bomb. Yeah. They're pretty unstable when they're not inside a Warforged.
Insight. Can I roll insight?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this true?
Sure. Why not?
Oh.
Correct. The core is the powerhouse of the cell.
8?
8. Yeah.
Oh, less.
9. I did get a 20 and then it rolled onto an 8.
That's
but, yeah.
It sounds like a lot of science mumbo jumbo, what I'm saying, but it doesn't sound wrong.
But it's all that's left of our very good and wonderful friend Lorazapan.
At that point, you hear, like, you see one of the warrior clan are all dressed in sort of overalls, and they have sort of workers' caps on.
Yeah, they're hillbillies.
They're red and green, and they look at you and they're like, "No, it's okay. We kept all that scrap."
But it's not like Lorazapan, it's just metal. This bit was Lorazapan.
No, it's
Like, I'll interject with like some sciencey talk.
it's okay. I think we got it covered.
Are you gonna make him again?
Goddamn Hicks.
Because this is my hick voice.
A Warforged body isn't scrap. A Warforged body is precious.
Uh-huh.
Broken metal.
Is it gonna be the
If
same?
I cut off your arm,
Please don't.
I'll grow you a new one. Build you a new one.
No!
You're still you.
I'm not though, you
This
don't
is-
know!
This is not your friend. Was it Lorazapan?
He was metal.
He was. I'm metal.
Yes.
What if I'm Lorazapan? Reincarnated.
You aren't.
You do not sound the same.
That's how reincarnation works.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Roll deception and insight on this.
Me too. And I also want to test him.
This would be a -1.
Yeah, I got him 10.
I got like 25.
Yeah, the core will degrade. Your friend soul will degrade. At some point it will become unstable. And then that which is left of your friend will dissipate violently at any time.
Are you going to say
I looked at the council.
The council look like, some of them look terrified by this idea, others, oh, did you see that he has 10 torches? The merchant clan is more invested in, well, maybe we can sell it, and
Lorazapan wasn't built here, was it?
no, he wasn't. He wasn't built here. So they know very little of the technologies that were used.
Can I say, Bertrand, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to, take it out of his hand and put it in the Warforged? Or do you want me to,
I'll just slam it in there. still very much a bomb. Already one of them in there.
I don't know that. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to do anything?
You know what? That sounds pretty fun, Asoka.
Okay, so you want me to go steal it?
Yeah, I mean, if we control it, we control the council, the Senate.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so
Go do it.
So I bring it back to you?
yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna, sneak up and try and take it.
Are we just in the middle of a very
No, I was.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to see.
Everybody in the room's eyes are on us.
And you know.
No, but I'm like up, so I can like sneak.
No, you were told to get down.
No,
Because
just
he's in the
inside though.
center.
Just
But
inside
like,
though.
you're going to come down into the pit. Okay.
Fine.
You're a bright pink unicorn.
How is this going to be subtle?
So I got 17.
And what was that with disadvantage?
Oh no.
It's the pink hat.
14.
14.
Sorry, 15.
15.
My
Yeah.
passive perception is 16.
16.
Mine is now 50.
You're gonna have to find out what happens next time on Guardians of the Galaxy.
The hiss and thrum of machinery hangs heavily in the air as we see the elegant figure of Mistress Elvira dominating a Dalvik control room. Two technomancers are frantically trying to work on a contraption consisting of a large, shallow bowl filled with a layer of silvery, metallic liquid.
I don't know what to tell you, Mistress.
The first Dalga technomancer says,
It seems that our tracking beacon has been destroyed in the streets of Nelthiad. It must mean that our forged has been eradicated. It went down about an hour ago, and we've been futile in our diagnostics. Oh, poor sweet bastard child of Moradin.
She replies as she lowers herself to his level, putting a hand on his face in a gesture of feigning kindness. She sinks the tips of her deep purple fingernails into his flesh, and then thin ribbons of green magic methodically begin to rend the flesh from his face.
Futility is just not an option.
Amongst the anguished shouts, the remaining technomancer says,
Mistress, it's been reactivated. They're in the Congress Hall of, the Senate in Nelthiad. We're picking up something. No, these signatures can't be right. It's saying that there's a god below them. It's Elistray. It's Elistray, Mistress Elvira. We found her.
Mistress Elvira lets out an exasperated gasp, dropping the disfigured Dalga to the ground.
Finally.
Hey guys, it's me, Michael Sharpe, your favourite DM to have in your ears at certain times of the day and to always have in your heart. I just thought I'd come here and let you know if you want to reach out and talk to us, you can. You can hit us up on Twitter. Our handle there is podcastgog, or Instagram, and it's at Guardians of the Galaxy there. And if you want, you can head over to our Patreon, and for as little as $2 a month, yeah, you heard me, $2 a month, you can get some exclusive content. However, that's not always possible. I know, money can be tight. Trust me, I know. But there are ways you can help. I heard you asking. I heard it. I heard, how can we help the Guardians of the Galaxy? Well, you can head up to iTunes and give us a 5-star review. This helps us reach so many new listeners as we climb through the ranks. Or, if you really want to, force someone to listen and then both give a 5-star review, as a captive audience is our favourite kind of audience.